On Monday, May 25th, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, an African-American male by the name of George Floyd lost his life. He lost his life at the hands of a white officer during an altercation where he was laying in the street on his chest, handcuffs around his hands and behind his back, while the white officer pressed his knee on George's neck as he said repeatedly, "I can't breathe." Since George Floyd's death, there have been protests in Minnesota, which later led to rioting. There have been a number of businesses affected by this, Black-owned and others. It's sad that after fighting for something and because of something for 400 plus years, America is still stuck. It's still stagnant in the same old ideologies and is stuck with this curse placed upon this nation. It's been 6 days since the riots and the protests has occurred, not only in Minnesota but in other major cities across the nation, 13 to 30, from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore to New York City to San Jose to Atlanta. People want to make sure that George Floyd and his family get the justice he rightfully deserves. And it's not just George, but the long list of African American males and females who have lost their lives because of false accusations or a simple misunderstanding. This has been going on for too long, and at some point it has to come to an end. If you call yourself an ally, and if you want to be on the right, not the right, but the right side of history, use your platform, use your YouTube channel, use your Twitter, use Facebook, use Instagram, whatever platform you have, to raise awareness. Not to be aggressive, not to belittle, but to raise awareness and to stand your ground. This is not a black people's problem. This is an American issue. Like I said, that's been going on for way too long. This is an all people's problem. Right now, we should be in support. We should be supporting one another through this, and also through the fact that we're still in the midst of a global pandemic. These are trying times, truly. I know my channel is supposed to be about books, but I had to say my piece on this matter. I've never used my platform to speak more on issues like this. Yes, I do retweets. Yes, I do reshares of posts, but I've never spoken on the matter from my mouth myself. But right now, as I said, we should be supporting one another, especially fellow black people. Shop at and buy from small black businesses. Support them. Support their clothing brands, support their bookstores, support their jewelry making, support their whatever. Just support. I kind of missed out on doing a book video for Black History Month, so I think I might just drop some books by some Black authors for you here. I mean, although with me, every day is Black History. Now, I'm not sure if other booktubers have done this. I do know that a few people on book Twitter have tweeted threads of their favorite books written by Black authors. I know that It's Mayo Reads on Twitter posted a thread. Also, The Bookish Realm posted her thread on Twitter as well. And a few others, I'm sure. I'm just going to share a few of my favorites with you, whether it be nonfiction, fiction, so be it. Now, I'm not saying that this should be the time where everyone should be getting into Black authors. No, I'm not saying that at all, because if you were smart, you would have been read some books by some Black authors, because our writings are amazing. I'm not going to give descriptions because I want this video to be brief, but a few of the books that I own or have read by Black authors are An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. And Silver Sparrow by Tayari Jones. The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier. Barracoon, The Story of the Last Black Cargo by Zora Neale Hurston. And the book that I'm currently reading, it's kind of a coincidence, but I think that it was perfect timing. The B-Side, Living and Dying While Black in America by D. Watkins. Baltimore native. Also, another thing I found on book Twitter, Books with Shay put together a blackout buddy read for those who are asking how you can be allies during this time, and for Black creators and people in general. She created this buddy read to foster and discuss and ignite change. So consider watching, sharing, and participating. I will link her channel and the video to the blackout buddy read in the description below. Also in the description will be links to petitions, to sites where you can donate for the matters of what's going on today. Black lives matter. They do. They really do. Do all lives matter? Yes, of course, but we're not talking about everyone right now. We're talking about the people who are constantly being targeted. People who look like me. That's the concern right now. Please remember that for those who are protesting, to stay safe, protest as peacefully as you can. Change will happen once people start to listen. Sometimes it does take a little bit of force, but at some point, people will get tired of hearing the noise and will want to really figure out what is going on. Remember that COVID-19 is still a thing. So stay healthy as well. I'm Nat, and this is Nat'sNook. Bye, guys.